you being kind of buy side only is like a very interesting dynamic too, where you can kind of plant these seeds and have these like no pressure relationships with these firms potentially well before they're even willing to sell, right?
You wouldn't
Um,
believe the amount of conversations like, oh hey, like you caught me at a good time. I was reading that email, just having a bad day, and you caught
yeah,
me at a good time. So I'm happy to have a conversation. And when the conversation happens, it might not go anywhere, right? But we're happy to have those conversations and put those seeds in play. So when they are ready, like, yeah, I'm hoping I'm their first conversation.
yeah. Well, I mean, to anyone who's listening still 30 minutes in, you clearly have some interest in this. And that's like a major recommendation. So I big podcast listener, but one of my favorite ones had Sean Puri on it, and he was talking about one of the early thing, a very successful entrepreneur essentially, but one of the earliest things he did with the current business that he's working on is he talked to a bunch of bankers and that type of folks about the type of exit that he would envision and that he would like to be able to be talking about one day with this business. And they basically told him all the elements of his business that he would have to clean up to arrive at that, right? And I think that that's very interesting. Like if I were a firm owner who even thought that there was a fraction of a chance that I would maybe sell in the next 3 to 5 years, I would be kind of looking to have those conversations now,
Yep.
just with a friendly face in the space, like no pressure, but here's where I'm at. What do you think the steps would be for me to be able to get the best acquisition, get the best bang for my buck? Because it seems silly, but like time and time again, I've had these conversations where like you've put in 20 years of work into this firm. Doing that last little bit of cleanup might make a 20% difference in terms of the
It
value
really
you
will.
get,
It really will.
right? So it's just that little like last mile of effort. And I think like the best, most effective way to do that is to have a conversation with someone like you, with someone who is a potential buyer of accounting firms well before it's time, and then focus on kind of implementing the things that they've talked about there.
Yeah, I don't disagree one bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
happy to always do that.